You think you know Game of Thrones? The real story was never told on TV. How should the Game of Thrones TV show have ended? The answer is simple. Without the final book, not yet, and definitely not like it did. Welcome to the Seven Kingdoms, where dragons soar, honor dies, and fans still argue about that finale. Today, we're diving deep into the biggest differences between George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire books and HBO's adaptation, the decisions that defined destinies, altered arcs, and maybe, just maybe, led to one of the most divisive endings in TV history. Some characters in the books are alive and well, or at least alive, while their TV counterparts met much earlier ends. Let's start with Lady Stoneheart. In the books, Catelyn Stark is resurrected by Beric Dondarrion and returns as a vengeful undead figure, leading the Brotherhood without banners. In the show, she's nowhere to be seen. Barristan Selmy, one of Westeros' greatest knights, is still alive in the books, mentoring Daenerys in Meereen. The show killed him off early in season 5, a major shift that stripped Dany of a wise and loyal advisor. And then there's Aegon Targaryen. No, not Jon Snow. The other Aegon. In the books, a young man claiming to be Rhaegar's son invades Westeros with the Golden Company. He doesn't exist in the show. Either he's a pretender or he's a piece of the puzzle HBO left out. TV Stannis burned his daughter, lost a battle, and died in disgrace. But in the books, Stannis is still alive, camped in the snow outside Winterfell, plotting, scheming, and refusing to give in. Book Stannis is cold, calculating, and fanatically driven, but not yet the man who would murder his own child. The TV show condensed his storyline into tragedy, losing the nuance and bitter complexity that Martin gave him. Remember Dorne in the show? No, that's probably for the best. In the books, Dorne is a land of deep political strategy where Prince Doran Martell plots revenge with patience and intelligence. His daughter Arianne is a major POV character with her own ambitions. The show reduced it all to a revenge soap, sidelining key characters and killing Doran in a cheap twist. One of Westeros' most exotic and politically rich regions was reduced to sand, leather, and shallow dialogue. The journey of the North is vastly different between page and screen. Take Sansa Stark. In the show, she's married off to Ramsay Bolton, a horrifying arc that didn't happen in the books. There, it's a fake Arya, a girl named Jane Poole, who is forced into that role. And Rickon Stark, his fate is unknown in the books. He's missing, possibly hiding on Skargos, a cannibal-infested island. In the show, he reappears only to be used as arrow bait in a final act of Bolton cruelty. Even Jon Snow's storyline is murkier. Yes, he dies at the end of A Dance with Dragons, but we haven't seen his resurrection yet. The fall of Daenerys Targaryen is one of the most contested turns in TV history. In the books, Dany's arc is full of doubt, political struggle, and growing tension. Her dragons are unruly. Her rule in Meereen is constantly tested. She's not perfect, but she's not unhinged. The show rushed her descent in a matter of episodes, pushing her from liberator to genocidal tyrant. Without the final books, we don't know if Martin intends the same fate, but if he does, it will likely be earned over hundreds more pages of inner conflict, not 5 minutes of screen time. In HBO's version, Bran the Broken ends up on the throne. Tyrion calls it a good story. Most fans called it something else. But in the books, the future of the realm is far from clear. Aegon may still claim the throne. Dany may yet return with fire and blood. Jon's heritage may mean more or less than it did on TV. The council scene that closed the show felt rushed, almost parodic. Martin's ending, he promises, will be bittersweet, but it will also be layered, deliberate, and undoubtedly different. So, how should Game of Thrones have ended? The answer is simple: not yet, and definitely not like it did. Until George R.R. Martin releases The Winds of Winter and A Dream of Spring, we wait, with theories, fan fictions, and that lingering ache of what could have been. The books gave us a world rich in detail, consequence, and mystery. The show gave us spectacle, and then sprinted to the finish. In the end, we still return to Westeros, because we believe the story isn't over. Not really. The real ending is still being written, Valar Morghulis, but not all stories must die before their time.